One local man is doing his part to introduce the game of golf to others who look like him. Shane Rice shows us how one professional bodybuilder is also bringing a feeling of comfort to the greens.
Right hand, left.
When you first take a look at Sean Lindo,
Nice and easy, and remember, take your time, okay?
the words gentle and patient might not be what comes to mind.
There you go.
That's because this is what Sean is mostly known for.
I'm a professional bodybuilder. I'm also a personal trainer.
With over 20 years of experience and awards to show for it. But it wasn't until about 3 years ago when he started showing off his guns on the greens.
He was like, take a club, why don't you, I was like, all right, sure, I'm here, why not?
One of his clients introduced him to playing golf, but he quickly found out there was an issue.
My arms and my chest and my back, it wouldn't fit.
Not many golf outfits are made to fit people with his physique. That's why he decided to create his own apparel, Black Muscle Golf.
There isn't a lot of people like myself, when I say myself, black, big muscle, that play the game of golf.
Something he's hoping to change.
What we have here, this is a BMG black polo, fitted.
The material made to stretch and provide comfort.
Not just for the guys, but also for the ladies. And the more comfortable you are, the better you play.
But he's not just bringing those who are more lean to the links.
And bam, just like that, all right?
Sean also trains kids, mostly minorities, introducing them to a game some of them would never have been interested in.
If you put on a golf club, they'd be like, I don't know what to do with that. So I want to get kids of all age, ethnicity, primarily African American, and get them involved to trying something new at an early age and show them that it could be fun.
Kids
These balls are the better ones.
like Ethan.
We live in Boca, and Ethan tends to be the only black child in our circles, so to have a chance to kind of meet and hang out with, kids who look like him, people who look like him, who are golfing, it normalizes it for him.
It's fun. It's like the best sport out there, I think.
It's not as scary as it may seem because you don't see a lot of people like you and I doing this, but it's there and you have to be open to trying something new.
So now, gentle and patient might be exactly what comes to mind if you see Sean using his muscles to motivate.
Saw that? If you could just get one person to believe in themselves a little bit more each day, that's the power right there.
And Sean says his dream and vision is to bring BMG to other countries, particularly those in the Caribbean, like Jamaica, where he's from, and where he says some people have never maybe seen a golf club before. So he wants to spread this thing out and make sure everyone is included. If you want to learn more about BMG and his apparel, you can click on this story at WPBF.com. And it was interesting talking to him. He's a motivational speaker as well. I don't know if you can tell by looking at the story.
Absolutely.
He definitely has a stronghold on the people that he touches, and he's great for the sport.
I mean, it sounds like an incredible program, and I love that he's using the tennis balls. I'm like, oh, I may have better luck swinging at one of those than a golf
There's
ball.
more than one way to teach something, and he's got it down. So looking forward to what he's doing next.
That is awesome. All right, Shane, thanks. What a great story. Chris?
All right, thanks.